Great. I think we've got some people joining back in. Sorry about that, guys. We just cut out, so we've just gone live on a second stream now. So we're getting close to finishing the session anyway. Um, but yeah, I was just talking about how the search engine tools here for analytics can really help with keywords. There's a lot of other data you can get in these platforms. They're very powerful, but these top two are paid. But if you're quite interested in taking your SEO to like a really high level and you've got budget for it, that's some tools you can look at. So we just put in real estate investing course in here. And this has given us, I've got my location set to Australia. So it'll change based on the location here. And then we can see the search volume in that location as well as globally, how that's broken down, the competition for that keyword as well. So this is not in the easy range, it's in the possible range, which makes it a bit harder. But SEMrush also gives us a few ideas as well. So we can go in and see lots of different keywords and how difficult those are to compete for, as well as the search volume. So if you've already got a lot of authority as a website, you can um, you can try to compete for those possible, even the more difficult ones. But if you're just starting out, try to go for the easier, like sort of green ones that are not too competitive. Cool. And then from an email marketing perspective, if we think to that funnel, if you try to get people's email address into your database, initially the best way is to try and provide free content, like a free course, uh, like a free webinar or resource for that person to download and give their email address to you in exchange. Um, Email marketing can be a great way to get that and then nurture through the funnel down to potentially purchasing your courses later on. You've also got automated emails throughout that journey. So you're communicating like sort of like a transactional type email that's triggered at a specific time to get them through, as well as segmenting them into a specific audience to send a bulk campaign. When people think of bulk campaigns, they often think of like newsletters, but it is best practice to try and, even if you're doing a newsletter, try to segment it out into a few different parts so you're getting a bit more targeted and personalized with the way that you're communicating. Cool. And these are some of my favorite AI tools, most of which that I use for marketing. So just sort of a few ideas for you guys to use, yeah, some tools from an AI perspective. Obviously, a lot of them are kind of still developing as the technology is coming out, but Submagic used for subtitles. Create some cool like vertical videos with some fancy kind of subtitles and makes it quite easy for you. So it'll just sort of automatically pick up the uh, the voice of in the video and then sort of apply some cool like emojis and subtitles on that. So it's quite good for TikTok and Instagram Reels. HeyGen is an awesome one for making videos of an avatar. So you can actually even pay a bit of money to clone yourself, upload yourself into the system, and then make videos that you've never filmed before. It's quite cool. And 11 Labs is a good one to complement with that. The voice quality is great. It's a text to voice tool, but you can also actually clone your voice as well. Um, so you could technically make a huge amount of training videos um, with something like 11 Labs and HeyGen that are of reasonable quality, where you're speaking to camera, but you've never actually filmed it before. It's just sort of constructed it with AI. Then yeah, Canva is an obvious one. I'm actually doing the presentation in Canva now. Beautiful AI has some great AI for building slide decks. And then Jasper, sort of similar to ChatGPT, but it's it's built for marketers, and it improves the quality of the copywriting that you're getting out of something like ChatGPT. So it's got like actual marketing copywriting templates. So if you're looking to improve your messaging on something like your website, that can be a, a great one to use. But ChatGPT is also great as well. It just depends on a lot on the quality of the prompts that you're putting in and going back and refining it. And then try it on AI. There's quite a few out there, but if you want to get like some AI generated headshots of yourself or someone else delivering the training, um, instead of having to pay like a really nice photographer to get a great photo, that's what you can try as well. And obviously, yeah, CourseBox for building your training. Um, so I think that's it for today. Let us know in the comments if you have any questions. If you have found that valuable, let us know. And yeah, thanks for being here today. Apologies for the cutting out of the video, but if you'd like to, yeah, put any questions or comments through, put those through now, and we'll be sending out the recording, the slides, the that spreadsheet as well. So we get all the links to those. Cool. Well, we'll leave it there for today. Thanks everyone for joining, and we'll send the recording out as well. Yeah. So just got a couple questions before we log off. Yeah. Yeah. So CourseBox has a free trial actually. So if you want to go onto our website and sign up for the free trial, have a play around with it. Another option is also looking at YouTube tutorials on our channel. So we've got a few demos on there as well. We've used that tool that I mentioned, HeyGen, to have a little guy speaking you through it as well, and 11 Labs for the sound. But yeah, my best advice would be to go in and sort of play around with it. But basically, you can generate a course within minutes. So you'll move from one stage of designing the course, and then it will yeah, build that design. You can edit that design, and then it will write all the course pages for you, including uh, the text, the quizzes. We've just added assignments recently, and auto selection of stock images too. We're looking to obviously add a huge amount of features over the coming months. But that's kind of the gist behind it is we really want to try and simplify and speed up the process of building training courses. So how does the SEO friendly option work within CourseBox itself? Yep. So obviously CourseBox has its own domain authority that it's you can see it's growing quite a lot as we scale our business. So that will only help your training course pages grow as well. We are looking at um, yeah, making our pages more SEO friendly as well, but it does depend a lot on the content that you put in as well. So if if you are putting in keywords that match with the keywords that we were looking at, so if you're doing your research and then trying to match up your course pages with some of these keywords, as well as adding information similar to the examples that we've gone through, where it's, you know, you're building up the trust and giving a preview of the course and making it really clear what's within the course specifically. You can do that all within a course box page. But yeah, I guess what I'm saying is it can depend a lot on the content that you're adding, and we're looking to, yeah, grow that SEO prioritization, and ensuring that page speed and all those sorts of things are optimized as much as possible. Leave it there for today. Thanks a lot, guys. Oh, yeah, we just received another question about converting a book into a course box course. Yeah, you can, at that design stage, and this carries through into the build of the course, you can train the AI on files. So you can actually upload any pretty much any type of file, any YouTube video or a website as well, and that will train our AI. Currently, the AI that we're integrated with, there's a limitation of 400,000 characters that can be trained on. Obviously, that technology will improve over time, but if you've got an entire book, if it's a long book, it might go over those 400,000 characters. So that's just sort of a limitation to be aware of. But yeah, if you've got sort of if you want to convert like part of the book into a course, you could do it that way. Or if there's specific parts of the book that you think are really valuable that you want to train AI on to build the course, yeah, you could do it that way as well. Great. So we've hit the time now, so we'll end that webinar. But thanks everyone for joining.